My name is Ola. I'm the host of Man of Prestige, one half of a partnership with my wife of 17 years and best friend of 20 years, Lola. We've also been marriage coaches for 6 years, helping individuals and couples navigate through the most challenging aspects of their relationships and the dark side of marriage. Our expertise has helped many couples rebuild trust and rediscover love, turning their marriages into powerful partnerships just like we have done. In this presentation, you will discover the dark side of a lot of marriages today, how to transform your marriage into a thriving partnership that enables you to build empires and legacies the prestige way. Even if you're dealing with infidelity, emotional or physical, financial abuse, and dishonesty, neglect, and broken promises, or any type of betrayal. And by the way, I also have a special gift when we are done here today. Let's be honest, marriage isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Even the strongest couples face challenges. Today we'll be discussing the darker side of marriage, specifically betrayal. You might be feeling lost or wondering if it's your fault, things went wrong. Here's the thing. It often isn't. Up to 56% of marriages end in divorce. Up to 75% of marriages face significant challenges. Up to 86% of divorcees remarry. Up to 75% of second and third marriages end in divorce. Maybe you tried everything you found online, but it only led to confusion and frustration. That's completely understandable. Marriage advice is abundant, but often lacks the personal touch and guidance truly needed. Having been betrayed, there might be a fear that a coach won't understand your perspective or will favor your partner. The emotional and financial investment in help for your marriage can be scary, especially if past attempts to fix the marriage haven't been successful. Talking about betrayal and failures can be incredibly painful and bring back strong emotions. There's a fear of reopening old wounds. Seeking help can feel like admitting defeat or weakness. There might be a fear of judgment, especially if cultural expectations discourage open communication about relationship struggles. The fear that the truth might push you towards divorce instead of reconciliation can be a big deterrent. Coaching can bring up difficult questions and force a reevaluation of the relationship. This uncertainty about the future can be scary, even if it's necessary for growth. If there's a lot of anger and resentment, there's a fear that counseling sessions will just turn into arguments and not be productive. Sometimes it feels like society throws challenges at us. Unrealistic expectations can make it seem like our evolving society, patriarchal or overworkedness, is rigged against your chances at a successful marriage. Marriage isn't immune to external pressures. Sometimes societal expectations, sometimes in-law forces, or unrealistic portrayals in media can make navigating challenges seem even harder. Remember, every marriage is unique, and success doesn't depend on following a specific general script. The thought of overcoming issues such as infidelity, emotional or physical, financial abuse, dishonesty, neglect, abandonment, broken promises, and any type of betrayal in your marriage can be scary. But there is hope. Healing is real, redemption is possible, and anyone can even build stronger and better foundations and bonds than before with the right tools and support. In your relationship and marriage, some common forms of betrayal might include infidelity, emotional and physical. This can shatter the trust and foundation of the relationship. Financial dishonesty and abuse, money issues can lead to a significant breach of trust, neglect and abandonment. When one partner feels ignored or abandoned, it can lead to feelings of resentment and disconnection. Broken promises. Failing to keep promises can erode trust and respect in the relationship. And the betrayal can have a devastating impact on trust. Once broken, trust is difficult to rebuild and can cause long-lasting damage. Impact on communication. Betrayal often leads to poor communication, misunderstanding, and further conflict. Impact on intimacy. Emotional and physical intimacy can suffer greatly after betrayal, leading to further disconnection and possibly a sexless marriage. Here are some other signs and red flags that might indicate potential betrayals: silent treatment, secrecy, increased unhealthy privacy and hiding things from a partner, withdrawal, emotional and physical withdrawal from the relationship, changes in behavior, sudden changes in habits or routines, emotional distance and disconnect, a noticeable lack of closeness or engagement. You might suspect that the rebuilding of trust feels like an uphill battle. But here's the secret. You're not alone in this. Many other people have been through it. We've been through it. Many people around you are still going through it right now. But we're here to equip you with the tools, knowledge, and resources needed to overcome and find a path towards a happier life and even inside your marriage. Now, my goal for this presentation is to help these types of people: premarital, singles, couples, married couples, parents. I want to help you acquire a new skill, a new system to navigate life, relationships, and marriage, fostering trust and intimacy. So single and premarital individuals or couples will be able to develop strong communication and relationship skills for a healthy foundation. You'll be able to learn to identify and express your needs and desires within a relationship. You will gain tools for navigating conflict constructively. You'll be able to explore and prepare for potential changes in marriage. You'll be able to explore the uniqueness of modern dating. And then we have the married individuals without partner. You'll be able to enhance your own communication and relationship skills to influence your partner positively. You'll be able to develop strategies for inviting your partner to participate in the program at exactly the right time without dragging them. You're able to gain clarity on your needs and goals within the relationship. You're able to explore options for navigating a challenging marital dynamic, including potentially evolving your partner in the future. And then married couples, you'll be able to master effective communication and conflict resolution techniques, strengthening your emotional and physical intimacy. You'll be able to develop tools for navigating life transitions together, like children, career changes, things like that, etc. You'll be able to build a strong foundation for a lasting and fulfilling partnership. You'll be able to, as single parents, master effective co-parenting communication strategies. You'll be able to develop tools for navigating custody arrangements. You'll be able to learn to build healthy boundaries within the co-parenting dynamic. You'll be able to gain support and guidance for managing the unique challenges of single parenthood. In addition, you'll discover strategies to build strong, healthy relationships with your children. You'll be able to learn how to attract a better love and romantic experience, even in co-parenting. This can include exploring how to identify and prioritize your own needs and dating goals. You'll be able to navigate dating logistics and time management. With co-parenting responsibilities, you'll be able to communicate effectively with potential partners about your co-parenting situation. You'll be able to foster a healthy balance between your romantic life and your role as a parent. In this short presentation, I'll show you the secrets to building a lasting foundation of trust and intimacy and love life. The Prestige Marriage System equips you with 3 powerful secret systems to navigate life's challenges, the dark side of marriage, including complex relationship issues like infidelity, emotional and physical, financial abuse, dishonesty, neglect, broken promises, any type of betrayal, and etc. Even if you don't have your partner's support right now, you discover tools to strengthen your relationship on your own and potentially not drag them, but potentially you'll be able to bring them on board at the right time. Over the past 5 to 6 years, I've transformed my own marriage alongside my wife, Lola. We built a system, the Prestige Marriage System, that has helped countless couples achieve lasting trust and intimacy. But it wasn't always sunshine and roses. Just a few years ago, I was struggling just like the rest of us, feeling lost and frustrated in my relationship. This year marks 17 years of marriage, I guess plus, 20 plus years together, and a journey that wasn't always easy. Around year 9 of our marriage, my second business hit a rough patch. The stress of navigating that challenge spilled over into our relationship, adding another layer of strain to an already difficult time. As a master's degree holder in engineering management and computer engineering, I found myself drawn to the world of entrepreneurship. While the journey has been filled with exciting achievements, it also brought its fair share of learning and challenging experiences. In the early years of our marriage, navigating conflict felt overwhelming to my wife. As I discovered later, my upbringing hadn't equipped me with the emotional intelligence or communication skills needed for a healthy romantic partnership. Similarly, my wife's experience hadn't provided much guidance in this area. Despite these challenges, we both shared a deep desire for a happier, more fulfilling relationship. From my perspective, we had lots of good times and occasional disagreements. However, when my wife reacted to this disagreement, it seemed her responses stemmed from a deeper place of hurt or frustration that I wasn't fully aware of. I wasn't prepared either. It was confusing, to say the least. Looking back, I tried everything I could think of to improve communication. I used common sense, focused on being intentional, with my words and actions, and even tried the happy wife, happy life approach. I tried demanding respect from her. Extended family was involved. Unfortunately, none of these tactics worked. In fact, they often made things worse, creating more tension and resentment that carried over into future disagreement. One day, my wife and I had an argument, like many couples have normalized. This time, it felt different. I just wanted things to calm down so we could get back to our usual routine. Taking care of the house and the kids, and me getting back to fixing my business that had just stopped working. She said she didn't want to be married anymore. I've always thought I was pretty good at handling arguments. In fact, a few years back, a friend was going through a really tough time. Her husband did something terrible that hurt her deeply, and she almost left him. Even though he apologized and wanted to fix things, she was really struggling with guilt over something she did too. Feeling lost, she confided in me, and I shared a simple idea that helped them turn things around. It involved looking at difficult situations in a different way, finding a positive meaning in them. This helped them not only save their marriage, but also become closer than ever before. It was amazing to see how they overcame such a difficult time. A couple of years later, my friend even thanked me publicly online for the advice. But here's the thing. Around the same time, things in my own marriage weren't going well. My wife was actually filing for divorce. It felt ironic. I could help others, but not myself. She wasn't happy that I seemed to be fixing other people's relationships while ours was falling apart. Things got even harder because my business and marriage were both struggling at the same time. Money was getting tight, and it seemed like everything was falling apart. Some people might think the money problem was why my wife wanted to leave, but I couldn't possibly see it that way because she was there since day one when I had nothing. For me, it felt like a chance to start fresh, no matter what happened to us. Things were tough, but a new income opportunity came up for me. It was in healthcare IT consulting, and it meant traveling sometimes. I decided to take it on to create some space. It was part of the new skill I was acquiring. When I came back from one of those trips, the house felt strange. The closets were empty, and nobody was home. My kids, nobody was anywhere, It turned out that our separation had entered a new phase. The divorce papers had been filed. I called my wife, and she confirmed that she had moved into her parents' house. That would have normally made me really upset, but I was implementing some new ways to act. She told me later she thought I would get mad, but I surprised her. I simply asked her to come over to the house just to see her. She didn't believe it was just a talk, but she agreed anyway. We ended up having lunch together. She sat on my lap. She even gave me some ideas on how to work on the fastest recovery ever. That's when I realized just learning one new thing wasn't enough. I needed a whole toolbox of skills to fix the problems in our marriage. That experience taught me a big lesson in relationships. Sometimes you have to let go a little bit, but in a way that makes the other person want to come closer. It's like a little secret trick to build a strong connection. This simple idea became the foundation for how we talked to each other every day from then on. Our pastor who married us almost a decade before that, and has also been a great mentor for us, suggested that my wife and I try working on a project together. After the reconciliation, it was a great idea. Working on something side by side helped us bond in this new way. And that's how the Prestige marriage system was born through this book, Get My Marriage Back. Fixing a broken life, marriage, or relationship might seem hard, but guess what? Anyone can learn these special ways of navigating dark times. It's a system now. You can use the system. We can stop telling ourselves do what works for you in the middle of a crisis. The Prestige marriage system is a 3-step systematic strategy that ensures you have more than enough skills, support, and sustainability to attract the love and life you desire. It's been 5 to 6 years now with barely any argument. Even disagreements are resolved almost instantly. Remember, this year marks 17 years of marriage and 20 years together. Maybe you can put plus depending on when you're watching this video. A journey that wasn't always easy, but now we have the skills, tools, and systems to navigate it almost effortlessly. We've also seen the immediate sense of relief couples experience when they enroll in the Prestige Marriage Academy. This program is designed to put the Prestige Marriage system into action for your specific situation, no matter how dark times may have become, and help you heal from any challenges you faced as an individual or a couple. We've built a strong supportive family unit that radiates happiness to our kids. It allows us to thrive both individually and together. We cracked the code on marriage. We cracked the code on life, relationship, and marriage. We feel safe and loved, like best friends for real, not just on social media. We have fun adventures together and help each other become even better people. We're happy and healthy because we know we can always count on each other no matter what. It's so rewarding to live a life that matters, both on our own and as a couple, without distraction. That's why this project is a passion for us. We want to help others experience the same joy. So here are the 3 secrets. Secret number 1, the GPS system. How to leverage your abilities, seduction, and influence skills to initiate the process of navigating and overcoming life, relationships, and marital issues. Secret number 2, the lies to light system. How to adapt the GPS system to your unique story to address not only lies and betrayals, but also societal myths causing doubt and dissatisfaction in your life, relationships, and marriages. Secret number 3, the assurance system. How to facilitate a sustainable and lasting solution for real transformation in your marriage with ongoing guidance and reinforcement. Let's dive deeper. Secret number 1, the GPS system. How to leverage your abilities, seduction, and influence skills to initiate the process of navigating and overcoming life, relationship, and marital issues. GPS stands for God or gratitude, purpose, and self. This is what I discovered personally 1 month after my wife decided she was done with her marriage. It helps us anchor our relationship with meaningful values despite the worst that has happened to our marriage. Emotional infidelity, which is, by the way, worse, financial challenges, abuse, neglect, betrayal. I was able to leverage my natural abilities, seduction, and influence skills to initiate the process. It replaced the "it takes two to tango" mindset. This method provides a foundation for navigating and overcoming our life, relationship, and marital issues. The key is focusing on developing and harnessing your individual strength. A wife, one of our clients, devastated by her husband's infidelity, trips to Nigeria, and relationships with other women, enrolled in our program hoping to fix him. She initially struggled when she realized the program focused on her and her own growth. Frustrated, she quit. However, after 6 months of pursuing other methods, therapy, etc., with limited success, she returned ready to do the work. Today, their marriage thrives. Her focus on purpose and gratitude fostered by the GPS system inspired her husband to become more receptive, transparent, and cooperative. The GPS system dispels a myth that both partners must be equally involved from the start. If both of you can start, great, but it is not required with this system. Secret number 2, the lies to light system. How to adapt the GPS system to your unique story to address not only lies and betrayals, but also societal myths, causing doubt and dissatisfaction in your life, your relationship, and marriage. The Lies to Life system adapts the GPS system to your unique story for personalized transformation. I discovered it after coming back from that trip and finding out that my wife had moved out with my children. To my surprise, all the months of self-discovery I had engaged helped me interpret the sense of betrayal I felt as an opportunity. This system helps you move from lies, deception, and betrayal to clarity and trust in your ability to recreate your life and potentially an even better relationship and marriage. It addresses not only personal betrayals but also societal myths causing doubt and dissatisfaction in marriages. It is designed to dispel internal myths and negative beliefs that we know you have been telling yourself and clearly hasn't worked. It provides clarity and trust in your relationship with yourself and your partner. The focus is on breaking down specific lies and negative belief systems. A client of ours, eager to start a family, brought his new wife from Nigeria to the US, imported wife. However, soon after her arrival, He realized they hadn't gotten to know each other as well as he had hoped. The immediate pregnancy added further strain, as constant arguments eroded their connection. By the birth, a typically joyous occasion, the communication had completely broken down. A heated argument at the hospital led to devastating experience. His wife called the police and he missed witnessing the birth of their firstborn. Feeling heartbroken, excluded, and resentful, he felt betrayed. Friends had previously advised him to seek a wife in Nigeria based on stereotypes about, quote unquote, traditional women in the Western world. He even began advising others on the internet against similar paths. Don't bring a wife abroad. Influenced by certain types of social media content, of course. However, a turning point came when he heard this same presentation about Prestige Marriage Academy. Something resonated deeply, and he enrolled in our program. The Lies to Light system helped him move beyond feeling like a victim and focus on improving his skills, self-respect, and self-esteem within the marriage. Leveraging the skills he acquired, he was able to attract his wife into the Prestige Marriage Academy. This shift in perspective transformed their relationship. They learned to communicate effectively, and navigating life together became easier. Now, with a strong foundation, the happiness feels more secure than ever before. You see, the Lies to Light system encounters the belief that quick fixes and generalized advice can solve deeply rooted life, relationship, and marital issues. Secret number 3: how to facilitate a sustainable and lasting solution for real transformation in your life, relationship, and marriage with ongoing guidance and reinforcement. The assurance system offers sustained support and accountability for continuous transformation for best life. After about 5 years of marriage, I started noticing recurring issues and conflicts. It became clear these problems were deeper than I initially realized, especially considering my wife's perspective. While I initially thought these were normal marital bumps in the road, I knew something needed to change. The assurance system supports breaking down strongholds to establish new, resilient foundation regardless of how bad the original foundation was. A lot of people are listening to people who tell them once it is bad, it's best to just move on. The system also attracts, not demand, but it helps you attract your partner's participation and engagement. It is designed to leverage the law of attraction, influence, and reciprocity to maintain and build upon your progress. Even if your partner is not fully engaged at the start, it facilitates a sustainable and lasting solution for real transformation in your marriage. The strategy ensures continuous progress with ongoing guidance and reinforcement. One of our clients, even after several co-parenting therapy sessions, found a breakthrough with the assurance system. Despite their finalized divorce 3 years prior, she remained committed to her personal growth. This dedication not only improved their co-parenting dynamic, but also, surprisingly, their relationship. While she initially only desired peace of mind and a healthy co-parenting arrangement, their newfound communication skills fostered a positive shift. Interestingly, after establishing this new foundation, they discovered the missing piece was their relationship skills all along, and they are now dating again. Most people have unrealistic expectations of the effectiveness of traditional and common sense based advice from friends and family members or one-time counseling sessions. Obviously, you are here because you know better. Now, let me tell you about the incredible value you'll receive with our free complimentary coaching session. In this session, I will hear your story. Then you'll get a comprehensive relationship assessment to identify key areas of pain and improvement. You will get personalized strategies tailored to your unique situation, especially focusing on overcoming betrayal, internalized and harmful societal belief systems. A plan you can start using immediately to build a new foundation, rebuild trust, and improve your life, relationship, and marriage. So what are you waiting for? Take the first step towards creating a life, relationship, and marriage that actually works. Send me a text message to +1 732 305 8577 on WhatsApp preferably, for a free coaching and discovery session. Slots are limited, obviously, so act now to secure your spot. This is only valid for folks in Australia, Europe, and America. If you're outside of these places, please send your full story in an email to ask@manofprestige.com. You might be wondering about the cost of my time. Typically, a session like this would cost $250. But today, I am offering it for free because I want to make sure the system is a fit for you first. So there is no risk in sending the text or email immediately. However, these are the risks of not acting immediately. Up to 56% of marriages end in divorce. Up to 75% of overall marriages face significant challenges. Up to 86% of divorcees remarry. Up to 75% of second and third marriages end in divorce. All of this starts with people who never learned how to navigate life and relationships the right way. Take the first step towards creating a life, relationship, and a marriage that actually works. Send me a text message to +1 732 305 8577 for your free coaching and discovery session. Everything you share with us is treated with the utmost confidentiality and privacy. Slots are limited, so act now to secure your spot. You also get 2 free books just for reaching out.